Thanks again to everyone who reached out. You can count on me to work hard every day to make our country a better place.
Former Conservative MP Rona Ambrose announcing she will not run for the leadership of the federal Conservative Party. She made the announcement on social media yesterday, saying she wants to continue to make Canada a better place by focusing on her work in the private sector. This is where Danielle Smith from Global News Radio 770 CHQR joins us to continue the conversation. Any surprises around this one, Danielle?
I think there's going to be a lot of disappointment, maybe a lot of relief from Justin Trudeau. He'll probably sleep a lot better at nights knowing that she's not going to be entering into the race. Because here's the issue. I mean, the other candidates that are putting their names forward, Pierre Poilievre, Aaron O'Toole, Peter MacKay, they would probably all do a fine job. And there's probably going to be lots of support for them within the party. But what they really need is a candidate that can help to steal votes away from the Liberals. They need a candidate who's able to bridge that divide, because they won the percentage of the popular vote in the last election, but it wasn't enough to win the seats where it matters, in Ontario, in Quebec, and in Atlantic Canada. And I think by all accounts, it was pretty obvious that if Rona threw her name in, that she would be very likely to be the successor. No, I don't think very many people would think that she could lose to some of those other names, and also a better than 50% chance that she could beat Justin Trudeau. So I guess here's the interesting thing for us to ponder. She could be leader of the opposition, very likely could be prime minister, and she doesn't want the job. And that should tell us something, I think, about the nature of the job. It's either that it's so demanding that it's impossible to have any kind of work-life balance. She's got that back now that she's in the private sector. At the federal level, it's got to be the worst level of office to run for if you want to have a life. At least at the municipal level, you can sleep in your own bed at night. At the provincial level, especially if you live in Edmonton, you can also have that work-life balance, and you can you only have to sit, I think, about 12 to 16 weeks out of the year. At the federal level, it's a constant travel. You never are in your constituency. If you love your province or love your area and love your community, you end up pretty well having to live most of your time in Ottawa. And then it's doubly so when you're the leader, because you've got to travel all over the country and spend the least amount of time from the place that you're from. So I don't know if there's a way to make this job more enticing, but I think that we're going to find that the very best candidates aren't willing to put their name forward because the job is just too much.
Okay, we're going to have to leave it there. Danielle, you have a good show, though.
Thank you.
You can listen to it starting at 9:30 today on 770 CHQR.